Test 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm on cellular. Hi, Moose. Hello, Moose. Thank you. Hey, mate. Moose from Melbourne. Too good friend. Hi, Rizzard. Good morning, Rizzard. Let me get the chat. Let's see. I'm going to be on the low. What is this new thing on there with new designations on the chats? Number 1. I saw that in my YouTube studio. It's rating how much you show up in the chats, I think. All right, I'm on low resolution. I sent Eugene the link. Rizzard, let me know if you need me to have him talk about Iris. I mean, Iris is like the most popular note. Good to see you all, and hi, Frank Comrie. I'm gonna get a glass of water. I don't have any more pledge. I have to buy some pledge to polish the wood. I gotta buy that. But I'm gonna guess in Melbourne, in Victoria, it is let's see, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and in Polski, it is, geez, 7, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's 9 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning. Colin Grinds. He got to be from Hawaii using the word grinds. Hey, howdy, Luke. 4 p.m. All right. Because I know it changed. We do not change our clock. We're like the Indian Navajo Nation. We do not change our clock. So Eugene is there. Add. I punched add. So, yo.
Yeah, buddy. What's happening?
Hours ago. You got off of work an hour ago, huh? Oh, just got off. Okay. All right. Relax. Let me get a drink of water when people come in, and then I'm going to grill you. I'm going to.
Hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just driving home from work, bro. It's like it's legal, you know. How are you, Bobby? Oh, Bobby's gone. How's everybody in the chat? How's everybody? How was everybody's evening? What's everybody wearing? I'm just finishing work. I'm heading home. I mean, I can do a number of things. Bobby, what do you want? What do you want to do here? You want me to go home? Do you want me to go to
Stuff.
Do you want me to go to McDonald's? What do you want? Do you want me to go to the gym? Like, what's going on here?
Let's see. Let me see a typing. Hello, everyone.
You go from 21 viewers to 6. Like, what happened?
I have to go to work. Pack cricket. I got to say hi to the new guys. And Colin.
Guys work for your hellos. Yeah. What's happening, everybody?
Week, I've started to have one more. I wasn't interested before, but having a drink right when I come home, either a glass of wine or one beer. I'm not doing it anymore. It knocks me out and then if I beer or a glass of wine, it it brings out, I get tired. So I'm not doing that anymore, and it makes me go to sleep too early. So I'm not going to do it tomorrow. But you picked me up and gave me some adrenaline with the message. So
Have a drink today after work?
yeah, I did. I opened up a bottle of wine 2 days ago, and I still have to finish it. And it just no, I like it, but it just knocks me out tired. So different, it relaxes you. I got no stress at work or anything like that. It's just yeah, yeah, and much prefer a what? Say again. Oh, see, see, it's
See,
something.
alcohol doesn't really. It just it doesn't feel right with me. It feels yeah. I don't enjoy alcohol. I can say that. I
Oh, a
just don't
lot of
enjoy
alcohol
it.
doesn't feel. Yeah,
Not at this time in my life, anyway. Like I've consumed lots of alcohol in my life.
even on the videos on the streams you drank beer, lots of beer with Cristo. That was not too long ago. Remember?
You know what I mean? Like those streams were like it was way worse than that before. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
I don't miss it at all. It was fun, no regrets. But now, if I want to unwind and relax, I like to just smoke a nice fucking J. I feel so much more calmer and relaxed and easier.
I think I would freak out. I don't know. I had plenty of experience in college, but especially the strong stuff, paranoia, and then laughing too much, and then
Getting the giggles.
yeah, and then but that all goes away with experience, right? I guess so. Um, and then I remember one time I said it on your stream. The one I did it, 1 or 2 hits of Thai weed, and I ate 11 boxes of Captain Crunch, and they're all laughing at me.
Oh
So
Jesus,
11 boxes, the small, and and tasted incredible, incredible. So
Captain Crunch. Yeah, I imagine it's delicious.
Edgar Allan Poe is
Full.
wearing Creed Royal Oud. I wish I had that. Let's see,
Who? Creed Royal Oud.
Edgar
Oh,
Edgar
Edgar
Allan
Allan
Poe,
Poe.
and
Creed Royal Oud. I have that.
I wish I had that. Um, let's see. No one else is saying what they're wearing. Uh,
Who else is here?
Rizzard will come back
Oh,
if you talk about Iris, but otherwise he stays silent. If you
what's
talk about
happening,
Iris,
Rizzard? Good to see the Rizzard man. We're gonna start calling him the Lizard Man.
uh, what's the status on the palette of new bottles? It's going to get to your
No,
house pretty soon, isn't it?
um, Remy. So I talked to Remy, and he mentioned it once, and I never asked him about it
Sure.
again. But he said last week should be here Monday, meaning so today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 more days. But I never really confirmed with him or checked up. I'm like, if it shows up, it shows up. But the packaging isn't here yet. So
Yeah, yep.
I imagine
You said that. You said that.
the packaging will be here. They also say that like the packaging is up in the air as well. It's in the mail. So everything is kind of in the mail up in the air and on its way here, which is
Yeah, yeah. But the
really
palette of
exciting.
perfume, besides the packaging, it's okay because once you get your liquid, you might, get the pliers and open up a bottle or two and start making samples because you're
Right.
selling, right? Your selling is going to be a ways away on the website and stuff like that. But once you get the
Yeah.
stuff, you don't need the packaging. You can send out 2 mil samples. Am I correct or not?
Oh yeah. Do lots of.
Yeah. And
I'll probably be doing lots of that.
it comes into port, and then the freight forwarder drives it to your house and drops the pallet, and you need to. I guess you need to get
But
a one of those
he's
hand pallets.
like that might. Hello, hello. All right. We got Tom Brady in the house. What's happening to the goat?
I've never seen him play a game. Eh.
Oh, you put on the greatest quarterback of
I,
all time.
I get away from
It was like
sports.
watching ballet. Yeah, Brady was like watching a ballerina. You know what I mean? Play football. It was incredible.
He did everything the best. He read the defense better than the guy from the
Oh yeah,
Colts.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He knew like just by watching where the guys were standing and which way their feet were pointed, which direction. He knew what play they were going to call and when to call an audible and change the play. So he was really good at that sort of stuff. And I think
Uh huh.
he's going to end up being a great coach someday. You know?
Really? Even with
Yeah.
somebody
Well,
who's
he's
the goat with that ego can still be a good
yeah,
coach.
yeah, yeah. Because right now he's a part owner of the Raiders.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. The Raiders
Yeah,
are
he owns
down the
10% of the
shitter.
Raiders.
Yeah, they need
So
all the help
look
they
for
can
the
get.
Raiders. Look for the Raiders to start like being really, really good in the next couple of years, I imagine. Ramsey will be happy, but Ramsey's a huge Raiders fan.
Oh, I have been my whole life, but not in the last 20. That's not a huge statement because they can't go any lower. They can only go up. I mean, the front office since a long time ago, and then and it's not hard and easy in Oakland. They hit rock bottom, and I don't know if they hit
Well,
rock bottom.
anywhere where Brady goes, it's good because Brady's a winner. You know what I mean? Like he
Right.
doesn't accept
It's
losing.
got to be
Losing
better.
isn't his voc.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be better. It'll be
like
better.
this guy doesn't lose. Just
Hello,
doesn't
Tom
lose.
Brady.
He's now
Hello.
dating Sofia Vergara, eh? He went from Giselle Bundchen to now
Uh-huh.
dating Sofia Vergara. I think, yeah,
Who's she, an
Vergara.
actress or a model?
Yeah, probably both.
Uh-huh. What nationality? Oh, that's Italian, Sophia.
She's like Spanish or Mexican I don't know, Puerto Rican. I don't know, Vergara,
Mm-hmm.
Brazilian. She could be Brazilian. Like his ex Giselle was Brazilian.
Hi, Brandon. Hi,
What's
Whitey.
happening, Brandon?
What do you think of the insurrection tobacco and cognac? Ooh, I don't know that. Insurrection tobacco and cognac. Hello, Brandon.
Sofia Vergara is Colombian. Yeah.
Tom Brady, are you gooning? That's in one my favorite.
Are you gooning? No, guys, stop gooning. Stop giving your
What does
fucking
that mean?
power away.
Like in hockey,
No, gooning means jerking off, Bobby.
no, it doesn't. In Slapshot,
Yeah.
uh, they
No,
they made
Bobby. This
people.
is
I'm
the
not going
new
to
age.
goon it up
These
for
are
you.
the new
I'm
age
not going to
kids.
goon it up for you because they want the one guy on the team wanted to play clean, and he was ordered to fight, and then Paul Newman benched him. He benched him. You're benching me because I'm not fighting, because I'm not gooning it up for you. So
No,
that's what
man.
that means.
That's the new word for kids who use that word gooning now.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
Jeez.
gooning
Cranking your meat.
for
It's
wanking.
Colombian.
Don't
That's
I
why.
gotta learn the hard way, man.
That's why she's 50.
I
Somebody's
gotta learn
50.
the hard.
Is his
What's
new
that?
girlfriend young or is she 50?
No, she's old, Bobby.
All
I
right.
think
So
she's much older than his ex-wife.
no. So
Actually,
Fat Whitey says she's 50. So 50 is very the
I think he. I honestly, I think he took a step back. Like,
oh
I think his ex-wife was better.
that's real love then. Yeah.
How you doing though, man? How you been?
Excellent. Good. Happy with the work and job. I uh, I traded away my Grand Soir and it got to its destination. And
I saw that. I was
yeah.
incredibly disappointed.
There's got to be some risk. Yes. But
So
I made the
tell us
person
about
very happy
tell us about why you sold Grand Soir.
because I'm getting what I'm getting at is I'm just as happy. I'm making that person happy because
Okay.
really just was bugging me, and a good friend of mine. We all know him, and just likes to get my stuff because it's the right year and it's been percolating. But
Percolate.
he's sending me. I can say it here. It's a small audience. He's sending me the limited edition Polish Allure Sport, and I can't wait. So
All
and
right, cool. Limited edition.
limited edition discontinued Super Legata,
That's
and
already discontinued?
it was limited when it came out, but I didn't believe them. And when it came out last summer, more than a year ago, I wasn't getting income. I wasn't working, so I told myself, I'm not doing this. I'm not paying $175 for a designer.
Yeah.
I would now. I would just no, I would not dare him again. But then things turned around and so and so. And I got the samples. I got lots of samples of it, and I like it. It's better than the other Allure Sports. And I might even like it much better than the Edition Blanche. So um, that's why I already know I like it, and just the fact that it's a Chanel limited edition should mean something. But like Pradeep got it right away and didn't like it, and he sold it. I mean, I would at least keep it as Chanel, but I know I did the same thing. I gave away or I sold off Guerlain's designers, and I wish I kept them and stuff like that. So, but should be getting here soon. And hell, if I get an opportunity, I might get a backup. So I found out where it's still gathering dust and hanging out at airports, at 2 airports. There's like tons of them, but you have to be an international traveler. So, and one of our subs, he he sent me a picture. He was in Washington D.C. airport. He says, "I'm gonna get this. You want one?" I go, "Yes." Right away he was denied because he wasn't an international passenger, and there were like literally I counted like 8 of them there. And then in your airport YYZ, I mean they're still there, just sitting there, but they're nowhere else except in airports, probably in Europe and stuff like that. Um, so you can't
Airports
get
are
it on the
great.
website. So what me and my friend deduced is all of the normies, and especially maybe Italian people, because their love of Ferraris and stuff like that. And super leggera means super light for their chassis on one of their cars. They might have snatched them all up, like the F1 people, the car crazy kind of people, and they like Chanel products, so they probably got them all up from the website and the department stores. I'm thinking, so it's interesting to me. You know what I mean?
I do,
Yeah,
but I
it's
don't.
Chanel.
I
Yeah,
I
come
do,
on.
but I. Bobby, are you gonna ask me what I'm wearing?
Cologne 68.
No, Bobby. I just been showing it for the last 10 minutes. Bobby, here. I'm
Dior.
wearing.
It was a privé. I have
Bob,
some out. Oh,
I am
Noir.
wearing the world's greatest perfume right here. Okay,
Ombre Nui. Oh,
this is
yeah,
it,
with the Chanel.
Bobby. The world's
Bought his
greatest
deal.
perfume ever made.
I got it. Is that the old one or the new one?
That's the new one. Better than this.
I might find out definitively which I like better, that or Egoist.
No,
I
forget
haven't.
about Ego Waste. Bud is way better. You
It's
can't even
very
compare them.
waxy. It's very waxy. It's
Super
very
waxy
light. It
and
disappears.
powdery
Yeah, it's
and
good.
soapy. Oh fuck, it's so gorgeous, eh?
I
It's
think it's better on women.
heartbreaking.
It's better on women. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but
I'm obsessed. I think greatest thing ever since sliced bread. Even fuck bread. This is way better. Way better.
Hi, Christine. Sorry you're on the saying hi, about to sleep.
Steen?
She ain't going to sleep. What a liar. Should just listen to it. Fat Whitey. Brandon, what do you think of the Versace Eros Najim? Now he's asking. I don't know that one, and I don't even know. Eugene knows more about the Versace Eros. Well, Eugene knows a lot more about Eros than I do. I've never worn Eros.
Why would somebody want to wear arrows? That's all I want to know.
You've worn it. You've worn it.
Nah.
I brought out, just in case you were home in your studio, I brought out Bois d'Argent, Bois Domini,
Okay.
Palmette, uh, uh, double vanilla
All right.
for some vanillas, and the green one, Au Noir. So let me go get my Bois d'Azil. Hold on, 10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. What's happening? Who else is here? What's everybody wearing today? What'd y'all wear today? What'd y'all wear
I
this
wore.
week? I actually wore Bois d'Azil yesterday, and my scent of the day today was Dior, and it was fucking hot today as hell. Like, sorry
Uh-huh.
for swearing. It was super hot. I should have probably looked like Dior Home has no freshness to it, eh? Zero freshness. Whatever citrus and fruits they have, it's all
I don't
super
know about
dry.
that.
You find Dior Home fresh?
A little bit, yeah.
Not
A little bit.
really. It's got a little bit
You
of a.
get black tea in Dior? You get a tea vibe in
I get
Dior?
a lot of pear. I get pear and lavender and iris and
That's
what's
German
no Dior Home.
also.
Yeah, I think it's in all of them. Like amounts, they just alter it, right? I don't find it really fresh. I mean, it works. It works in the
You
whenever.
think it's great for a hot day? No, no. I think Dior is great. The original one for fall.
But
Yeah.
but somehow Bois d'Azil works in the. It works way better in the heat. Like Bois d'Azil has this cooling effect.
All right, let me spray some.
Sounds like you're smoking up. You choking or what?
No, Bois d'Azil is very waxy.
Oh, super waxy and pastelly and
Yeah.
creamy and soapy. Oh man, it's unbelievably textured but smooth. Like so
Pastel. Yeah.
round and smooth,
Pastelli is a great word. Yeah, Pastelli is a great word.
and
Yeah.
there's not a sharp edge or a corner.
Yep.
It's very floral.
Uh, yellow floral.
You know what? It gives me kind of the feeling as a lot of blue. What color do you see with Bois d'Azil?
Yellow,
Yellow. Holy smokes!
gold. Yeah,
I see
yellow.
blue. To me, Bois d'Azil is a blue fragrance. Blue, as in kind of like the color of blue violets. You know what I mean? Blue violets, blue iris, like that kind of blue, like a pastelly blue, not a not a bleu de Chanel, like but a
Hey, MJ.
blue iris or blue
Feng
pastel.
Shui. Mhm. Eugene's walking in the dark streets, so he's subject to just maybe street lights at best.
I'm
So
going to fight crime. Oh, I ran into a friggin' a coyote yesterday. Damn, thing is fearless, eh? And we just kind of stood
really,
there. Yeah, we kind of stood there looking at each other.
no, they should have run away.
Not this one.
Oh, maybe
I
it was
mean, it
rabbit.
didn't come near
Ah,
me. It didn't run away.
They should be scared of you. I mean, coyotes.
No, these ones,
I've
dude,
yeah,
these ones are out in public. They're used to people. They come out here and they hunt garbage and shit.
no kidding.
Yeah.
You don't see the occasional in southern Ontario. You don't see the occasional moose come into town in winter, do you?
So I don't, but the lake house that I was just at on a couple last weekend and the weekend before, I was sitting there making like kind of a campfire at night, and the neighbor comes over and he goes, "We've had some pretty cool visitors the past couple of days." I was like, "What do you mean?" Pulls out his cell phone and opens up his like camera. He's got cameras on his house. He goes, "We had a bear come in between our houses and a moose."
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy smokes!" I'm out there like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, roasting sausages, smoking dope, and you're telling me fucking bears are coming through here and moose and shit? And that
Mm-hmm.
totally changed my perspective. Like, I always went up there and I felt free. I would walk around at night barefooted. There was the only light you would see would be from the stars and the moon, and there's no lights up there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
Yep.
I would just feel completely free. But man, after he said that, I felt kind of foolish, and all of a sudden I became extremely alarmed, and I don't know, it made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
Uh,
damn, I
as
just
long
like,
as you make noise, the black bears will just stay clear of you. The moose, you'll if you come near their little um, babies, she'll kill you. So that's the only thing with that.
yeah,
And it's very seasonal too. Like a bull moose, even with a huge rack in the wintertime, very docile, likes to hang out with the horse ranch just because they're trying to find food and get food. Um, but a mother cow with her youngins will attack you.
well, yeah,
And I've been
I'd
attacked.
rather not have to. I'd rather avoid the situation altogether. But I was like, what do I do? Like, do I just go inside the
No, you
house?
want to see it.
No, I just
Yeah.
want to sit in the
No.
back there by the lake and have, enjoy my evening without fucking
No,
bears
you
coming over and eating me alive, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just want peace. I
the
just
bear
want to be protected and enjoy my night. But
the black bears are easy. Just put out rotten donuts and stuff. Uh,
yeah,
three-day old donuts. They'll come and try to hide them a little bit. You'll get them if you want them. And black bears, they're very scared of you. But like any animal, if you startle them, they might become violent. So yeah, I've had some great experiences with grizzly bears and black bear too.
where,
I mean, some
what part of,
all over, all
yeah,
over in Alaska and Wyoming. Um, I was photographing a mother black bear with her young cub right off the road, but it was no one would know to stop there and hike up into the woods. And she took a nap. We took all three of us took a nap for an hour together. She almost let me pet the little because the little cub kept coming at me,
that's,
wanted to
that's
play.
cool.
I said, go back, you know. And
Yeah,
she was totally entrusting me. And but they're so hard to photograph because a lot of them are pitch black. And on film back in those days, it was hard the contrast.
that's cool, man.
Black bears are yeah, black bears are cinnamon colored or red or brown or just pure like night. So yeah, you should put out some day old donuts. You'll like seeing them. And then moose, you just can't believe how big they are.
Oh, no,
How
no, I wouldn't want to attract them, dude. I just want to like protect my peace and my space. And no, no, I wouldn't want to attract bears and shit out there, man. I'm just very
well,
like, just no, 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 no.
it's their land. It's their land, and you're encroaching on it. Just give the moose an apple or something, and be
Well,
nice.
it's all of our lands. They can have as much as they want. Just don't come and eat me. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be eaten.
You ever hear of Algonquin State Park?
Yeah, I've
Is
camped
that
there.
okay? So that's your province, not Quebec.
No, it's Ontario. It's
It's Ontario.
huge.
Okay.
It's the park
Yeah,
is massive. The park is
that's
like,
Moose City for the East Coast. Yeah.
I've seen moose there. Yeah, just driving through on the highway, you see moose on the side of the road. Totally.
And
If you look at a map, Algonquin Park is bigger than all of the Toronto and surrounding areas. It's just massive. It's probably like 10 times bigger than Toronto.
does
Yeah,
that sound right? Yeah.
like possibly. It's huge. And it's just a park, but it's full of like wildlife. Wolves, bears, moose, birds.
Yeah.
I
But
love that sort of stuff. I love nature. I love being in nature.
those poor moose and other animals out east where you are, they get accosted by ticks. They get covered. I didn't see that much in Alaska and Wyoming. Um, Maybe it's because it's higher in elevation or drier and cold, but it's tough out there east. Just ticks and then tons and tons of mosquitoes and stuff. So
Totally.
yeah,
Even
they're tough.
even here, when I go up to the lake, it's full of mosquitoes and bugs and all sorts of crap.
So I forgot how you brought in the pallet to your garage. Do you have a hand truck? Do you have a hand pallet
No, the delivery guy
mover that you
brings
can
one.
get from work?
The delivery guy brings the pump truck.
He brings it. Okay.
Yeah, he's
And
got
then
one everywhere.
yeah, enter the garage like last time. That's what I'm looking. That's what I was thinking about and looking forward to. So
You like
and
those?
already that's like 3 years ago already, isn't it?
Yeah,
That first pallet, and
2022.
you videoed it. So
3 years already, eh? That's
unbelievable,
incredible.
unbelievable.
Time flies. Where does it go, Bobby? Where did it go?
It's unbelievable. I mean, you wake up on Monday, next thing you know, Thursday's over, or no, it's Thursday morning. That Monday to Thursday is crazy. Pat Lester, hello, evening, gentlemen.
It's almost
Always
like
good
a
to see Pat
dream.
Lester, Pacific Northwest. 700 men, he's here. That's Own the War, yeah.
Almost
Moose,
like it doesn't even exist, eh, Bobby?
Pat Whitey.
What's
Yeah, it's
happening,
like a
Pat
program.
Lester? Good to see Moose.
Pat Lester is like Germs is from the Pacific Northwest, I think. So, Bois Domini and Bois d'Argent. I brought them out.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what if I say one, I like one better. People are going to get mad.
Bois
So,
d'Armenie and Bois d'Argent. Do you want
yeah.
to
I
speak,
haven't worn Bois
Bobby?
Domini enough to have a strong opinion against Bois d'Argent. So, but it sure is interesting, and it's got vanilla. Uh, what was I watching? I was watching a French program on perfume, Chanel, Guerlain, and Dior from about 8 years ago, and it had Olivier Polge in it. It was really good. And plus, I was getting more familiar with French, and I'll never learn it all, but I'm getting more familiar with it. And they talked about perfume back in the Napoleon days, all the way up till now, and it was really interesting. Really interesting. Olivier Polge and Chanel. He works with at the Chanel labs. He works with a circular rotating organ, which you might know that, with the blue bottles, and the blue bottles keep out the spectrum that damages the perfume. Ay babouche. And so all of the perfumers assistants in there can just rotate it like a lazy Susan or something and get access to the notes. So, and also, the Chanel uh, jasmine, the Chanel jasmine, which is famous. When they pick that, I mean, when it blooms in the morning on whatever 2 or 3 days, there's one family called the mules in tradition, and they go out and pick it right away, and they get it to the cooker as soon as possible, and unbelievable stuff.
is to capture all the energy, because once you
Yeah.
pick it, it starts dying.
Yeah.
That's when they're the most energetic. That's when they're still got sunlight filled in them. Well, the same as like a banana peel. As soon as you peel the banana, that's when it's got the most life. If you look at it a day later, it's all shriveled up, and you know what I
Oxidized.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wilted and it's decay. So they want to capture the best parts of that.
Yeah, it's fascinating. And then they cook it.
It is.
They cook.
It's
Yeah.
fascinating how they
Then
figure
they
everything out.
then they reduce it to a wax. Then they distill that or something like that. So yeah, I just like the talking about the jasmine and the tuberose, just especially those two.
All the
Um,
Chanel florals are gorgeous.
tuberose
Like
is
the
um,
irises, the tuberose, the ylang ylang, the rose, the violet, whatever florals they're focused on. The jasmines, it's always a beautiful focus.
which one's the most delicate? Jasmine? Like
No,
rose is probably strong, right?
delicate floral. What do you mean? Okay, what
Like
do
you
you mean
said,
by
you
delicate?
have to
What do you mean by
what you
delicate?
just said. Like you got to pick it and get its essence uh, as
Oh,
fast as you can because it
I don't know.
disappears.
What would be
It's probably
delicate? Well,
jasmine.
I would say iris would be super delicate, but you don't get any oil out of the petal. All the oil comes from the bulb, the root.
Yep, yep.
Um, Rose seems quite robust. I know Rose is super energetic. Um,
I think rose. It seems to be strong.
yeah, I would say Rose. Tuberose is strong. How about gardenia? Well, there's no oil in gardenia either. I think gardenia is a synthetic.
Yeah, I just found that out not too long ago. I didn't know
Gardenia
that.
is a
You can't.
construct. It's
Yeah, you can't cook
a
that.
it's an accord constructed by the perfumer.
Right.
How about like orchids?
Orchids are a very strong flower, really
I
strong.
love the smell of orchids. Orchids are a bit
And the orchid,
indolic and animalic and vanillic and spicy.
the orchids are strike fascination with people, and they have, because they make new orchids like every day. The orchid capital of the world is on the Big Island of Hawaii in Hilo, and it's kind of a sleepy, kind of old, boring town, but they know how to grow their orchids there, and yeah, they put them together and splice them, and they make new kinds all the time. But they don't smell like the one main orchid that has that smell, though. I think that's the only one. So I'm not sure. Like frangipani, I photographed and smelled tons of them, all different colors, but it's only the white one with the yellow center has that creamy frangipani plumeria smell. The other ones
Frangipani
don't.
always smelled tropical to me. I always think Hawaii. I've never even been to Hawaii, but whenever I smell frangipani and tiara together, I always think of Hawaii. You mix in
That's
some tuberose and jasmine and gardenia and orchid, and it just smells so tropical to me.
yep.
And coconut,
Yeah.
like coconut lotion, tanning lotion, and it smells like the sun. Frangipani and tiara. Yeah, what I say about Krakow.
Perfume leis or necklaces here. You go to a flower shop, it could be a birthday or anniversary or a high school graduation or college, and we buy plenty of leis. And like you said, when you open up the refrigerator, or if you're allowed to do it yourself, where they do it, you just get this cold blast, and it's just florals and jasmine smelling stuff, and it smells like fracas. Fracas smells like that refrigerator full of Hawaiian leis. So you said that about what? Gardenia or
I said that Carnal Flower smells like a florist fridge.
cornflower tuberose? Yeah,
Yeah, Carnal Flower
tuberose.
smells like a
I agree.
florist fridge. I didn't enjoy
Yep.
Fracas. I don't like Fracas at all. I never did.
I I just smell it. I haven't worn
Fracas gives
a
me a
sample
massive
yet.
headache and a migraine, and it's just too much. Like,
Frac
I
Fracas is
much
a
prefer
lot.
Carnal. I think Carnal Flower is like the perfect update to Fracas. You know,
I got to get Carnal Flower. Yeah.
Fracas is old and dated, and like Mahora. You know, Get Along Mahora, that old
Oh yeah.
tuberose. Like
I
those
like
are,
tuberose.
even Serge Lutens is kind of like really pushing boundaries, like the his tuberose. But the tuberose is interesting, man.
I know I like the flower, and I love the shape of the flowers. You know, they look like champagne flutes.
Yeah, tuberose is beautiful as well. I like that too, and they're kind of satiny, right?
Yeah.
I love the texture. Like the inside is textured different than the outside. The inside is smoother, or is the outside is smoother, and the inside has the hairs.
Oh, I don't. I've never been amongst tuberose flowers. Maybe just at the lay stand. I'm 700 asks, is there a big difference between Dior Homme Silver Stem and Dior Homme Black Stem?
I'm wearing black stem today.
Uh-huh. That's the last one I wore. I would say it's more masculine.
There's slight differences. One of them has the cacao. One, I think they both have cacao, but one has it more than the other. I think it's the silver stem that has more cacao. I have
I
a
think they're
feeling.
different.
Well,
And
they're the same, but they're different. Yeah, of course.
I go with
Like,
Rich's
how much are they the same, and how
in
much are
depth
they different?
when he
I hate
says
these
one's
questions.
more finer. And I like the original Silver Stem more, but I think it's less masculine than the black. But
I'm wearing the
yeah, the
black.
original one. I mean, I like anything Polish does. That is all right with me. So yeah, there's a little difference. I wish I owned the Silver Stem 700, but I don't. I just have had a sample of it. I almost owned a bottle of Silver Stem when Eugene was live streaming from um, Montreal, from Catherine La Perfumier, and she had a couple of them. And before I could even put a keystroke down, uh, Rich Mitch the Duck just bought. He bought them, all of them, before. Yeah, yeah, and that's the last time he bought at least two, and I gave him hell for it. Uh, he bought at least two. He bought all of them there, and I think I would have gotten one. I got a Fahrenheit from La Parfumier, Catherine, and I enjoyed that. In the documentary, they did Cartier at the end, and they had the Cartier perfume, who I liked a lot. I forgot what her name was, but they showcased Mousse de Cartier. I smelled that in Neiman's, but I don't think I smelled like the early stuff, the greatest it can be. But that's good stuff. That's good stuff. And I'm not a Cartier fan. But I think Olivier Pols is a rock star. I think he can do it in his sleep. He doesn't try that hard. So, and he proved it too. So
With what? What did he prove it with?
every all of his designers that are smash hits, and he
Which
comes
is
out.
his biggest designer?
I couldn't answer that. Spice Bomb, the one, Olivier Bell,
I think he did
Flower
Flower
Bomb.
Bomb, didn't he? Did he do
He
Flower
did.
Bomb?
He did both Flower Bomb and
That
Olivier
might be
Bell.
his biggest hit, eh? Flower Bomb's massive, bro.
Massive.
Like Flower Bomb was the hit perfume in the day.
Every girl bought that. They didn't know anything or care about perfume, but they stayed up
Every
for Bob.
yeah, every big haired girl had that thing.
Yeah, it reminds me of a kind of a big girl. Yeah,
It's a
kind of.
big perfume.
Yeah, like eating too much cake or something. But
Spice
hi,
Bomb
Germs.
was pretty huge
Hello,
too.
Narcus. Spice Bomb is, yeah.
La Vie is Belle. That might be the biggest thing he's done, actually. That was that was even backed with, he had like Julia Roberts backed by a supermodel. You know what I mean? Those
Yeah,
fragrances are massive. The ones
they
that
still
have
go.
models or actresses attached to them. Not a supermodel, an actress. Same shit. You know what you know what I mean, though, right?
Definitely know what you mean. And Chanel invented that. They invented that putting five and what do you call it, marketing it. So it was the first perfume to come to America. It's not
Well,
easy.
yeah. Wasser did it with what's her name? With Bon Guerlain and the hell's her name? Julia. She another Julia or some.
But that's recent, right?
Oh, Jolie. What the hell's her name? Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Angelina Jolie.
they probably didn't show her tattoos in that. Yeah,
I think she did. Yeah, I think she did.
but Gabrielle did it with Marilyn Monroe. I mean,
Yeah, but that wasn't advertising. That was just Marilyn being Marilyn. That wasn't Chanel paying Marilyn to do it. That was just Marilyn
oh, I don't know
talking
about
about.
that.
Yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. That wasn't paid advertising.
Then she
Like
really was applying that huge bottle of pure perfume
they
into
asked her
her
what she wears
torso.
to. They asked
What
her
a
what she
picture
wears.
that is.
She
Yeah,
asked her what she wore to bed every night, and she said nothing except for a
nothing.
drop of number five. And she had a
Right.
bottle of number five next to her on the dresser on the counter. And after that, like that, I mean, five was already famous and popular, but that just kind of sealed the deal, you know. That
Yep.
that just asserted its legendariness.
Well, then they always had a spokesperson. After that was the maybe the real first one, Catherine Deneuve, and
I don't know. They've had Brad Pitt at one time as the
yeah,
face
but
of
these are
number five.
blockbuster names. Yeah. So, hi, Germs. Hi,
What's
Nutcase,
happening, everybody? What's happening, guys?
Jonathan,
Good to see everybody.
and
All the fellas, all the big boys are here.
so that's what's going to happen, isn't it? You're not going to have the what do you call it, the boxes and the stuff to package them in yet, but you'll have the juice, and and then you'll have to you'll probably send out samples before it you can sell the stuff on the website. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's going to happen within 2 weeks. So that's exciting.
Ah, there's a lot to do, man. There's a lot to do. That is exciting.
You have put any thought to hiring someone in your family or someone to work part time and do stuff?
No, no, no.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. I like to do everything, eh? I like to make sure everything's done like the way I need it to be done. So,
Hmm. Very good.
yeah.
Germs, no sampling needed, but then otherwise you're not going to be able to smell it until maybe 2 months or 3 months from now, because everything's delayed these days. So
What's delayed? Been delayed for you?
everything's delayed. I mean, especially with shipping and all that and getting everything. So you're going to need time. And then I don't know how much work a website needs to upload a new thing and all that. It probably is not easy. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'll be a couple more weeks. You know what? I think summer's probably not the best time to launch a perfume in the first place, eh? What do you think, Bobby? Like middle of summer? It's like people are out on vacation. They're not really. I don't know. What do you think? Do
you're
you think?
right. You're right.
I don't think it's the best time. I think
Yeah.
maybe even like if I were to wait till fall, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not in a rush, so you know
That's why they have
it'll just
fashion
be sweeter. The longer I make
spring
them
and
wait, the
fall.
sweeter it'll be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. That's the strategy. I can tell. That's
It's
a
not really a
strategy.
strategy. It's not really a
You got to have
strategy.
a strategy.
Yeah.
Strategy.
All
Yeah.
right. So we need a
And
strategy.
sales.
What would you make the strategy?
What you just said is very. Usually don't say you're like, oh, whatever's whatever, but you just said it's probably not the best time in summer, and you're right. Everyone's on vacation. The market just takes a vacation. If you pay too much attention, you're just wasting your time because people go on vacation. That's why crashes happen in October all the time, and that's why runway shows happen in spring and fall in New York, Paris, and London.
What do you mean
So,
crashes? What kind of crashes?
the
Like,
market, like Wall Street,
okay, I thought you meant like
they
plane
don't do anything in
crashes.
summer. They go on vacation. The people that control the world. So, hello, Roberta. Roberta Sotos, what are you wearing? Something rose. Germs, did you say what you were wearing? Facebook, baby.
Yeah, let us know what you guys are wearing. I'm wearing like 100 sprays of Bois d'Azil right now. But I was in Dior Home today. Dior Home 2011. And yesterday I was in Bois d'Azil EDP, and that was Wednesday. Tuesday, what the heck was I in Tuesday? Bobby, what were you in Tuesday?
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the day I got my. No, that was Monday. I got a designer at the drugstore that I like very much, and I wore that. Tuesday, I don't know. Maybe Le Leon. I've been wearing Le Leon a lot to just stick my head in it again. So, um, and I think it's good in the summer because it doesn't wash away,
Leon,
no matter
eh?
how much you sweat.
I had Jubilation on last night after work. Oh my god, it's so good, eh?
Stuff
Honestly,
strong.
uh, strong. I actually find it quite close to the skin, eh?
That stuff's strong.
Strong
I don't know.
how?
I don't love that opening so much. I like the dry down better. I like
You don't like
jubilation. I don't love
Jubilation?
it.
I
I
love
don't love
every
it.
moment
Like
of it,
I like it. I don't know.
from first
I think
spray
it's
to the
too
end. I
much
love
stuff.
every single moment. It's so good.
Roberta asks, "I'd like your opinion on Femme Rochas." We got everybody here has got a great opinion of Femme Rochas, even in the chat. Does it smell a bit like Joy, Eau de Toilette, or like Opium or Coco by Chanel? What is it? It smells. It's very meaty. It's very fleshy. It's got so much in there. It's heavy, fruity. Is it leathery like cocoa is? You think?
It's very
Femme
spicy,
Rochas.
super
Very spicy.
spicy.
Okay.
Yeah, I find it more like cocoa too. A big rosy, spicy, clovey,
Clovey. It's a
ylang.
must
It has a
try.
big ylang in it too, doesn't it? It's cutting, lots of cedar wood in the base.
Oh,
Whereas
maybe that's why I like it so much. I like the cutting
uh,
ones more.
cocoa is more sandalwood, warm, creamy sandalwood.
Mm-hmm.
Femme is more cedarwood. It's more cutting, more masculine. I think that's where it gets its masculinity from, is the cedarwood, peppery cedar, and that really sharp clove, masculine clove.
And that
It's
fleshy plum, right?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the connection to cocoa. Probably is the plum, big grape and plum and rose,
That's a must try,
plummy
Roberta, if
rose,
you
kind of
haven't smelled it. Must try.
a jammy rose. They're jammy roses.
I love Coco by Chanel 1984. Damn right, 1984. Jubilation kicks ass.
Juby
I
is
think
a
John loves Jubilation.
masterpiece, dude. Every moment of Juby, yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life with Juby. It's like it's so good. So I wanted to write Dusha for a letter after, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is so good. Make more of this, please.
Uh-huh.
More of this.
Juby is great.
Less aromatic, aerochemical stuff. I don't know what he's doing now. I honestly I haven't smelled anything he's done in a long time. But Juby is so good. I think it's his best work from the things that I've smelled. I like it. let's say his other
Hell,
masterpieces would be like Timbuktu, or what's the other incense he made for Avignon? I think that's Du Chafour. That's his other kind of like big masterpiece. Oh, Chypre
oh, I haven't smelled that
Palatin
one.
is a Du Chafour. That's his, yeah. I would say,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Chypre Palatin and Juby are his best works.
These are all
Guys, Chypre Palatin or Juby? What do you think?
favorites from Duchamp because they're from that guy.
He
I
has
see.
his own brand now, yeah.
It's very dry, fruity. Jubilation 25 in the beginning. Yes, we can agree on
Yeah,
that.
it's fruity.
Lots of dry
You
fruit.
know what? It's actually, it feels like a simple formula, but it's super deep, you know? Very deep. Simple, but deep. It's fruity, it's incensey, and it's woody mostly, but it's
Hmm.
super great. And I feel like it's even a bit linear, you know what I mean? But it's like incredible. It's so incredibly done.
It's a lot in there. It's
Yeah,
a little
it's
too much. A
really
little too
damn
much
good.
for me.
I
Oh,
love that fruity plum, incensey plum.
uh, yeah, the incense is good in it.
You know what
I don't think.
Juby? You know what Juby reminds me a lot of? Cartier's Oud and Santal.
Hmm. Is that one in those Oud series? Those nice bottles.
Mm, Oud and Santal. Yeah, I find them really similar. Not like they don't smell the same, but if you like one, you're probably gonna like the other one. You know, like if you love that style, you're gonna love them both.
I bet. I have never smelled those. They look good. They
Because
look
that
good.
Santal seems like it has a huge, like sandalwood, creamy sandalwood, big fruity plum, like this big addictive fruity plum and incense. And oud, right? Oud is in Jubilation as well. So
Hmm.
I feel like they share a lot of similarities.
You like Jubilation better than Femme Roche's.
I would say I wear it a whole lot more. Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Yeah, big fans. Jonathan is a huge fan of Jubilation 25. Um, he should have that extrait then. You guys should have that extrait if you're such a fan, like just blind buy it. Um,
Or you can just enjoy what you have. There's
yeah,
nice.
but if you love something, then something comes out supposed to be as good or
Yeah.
competent. You gotta get
Yeah.
it. You gotta get it.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, I'm trying to get my hands on this Esprit, at least the Ombre Nui, and no one carries it here in Hawaii, or no one can bring it in, and
Get harder and harder to find.
so it sounds like in Europe at the Dior boutiques they can get it, or maybe on the
God,
mainland. But
I hope Saks never closes down in Canada because then we'd lose access to those privets. I mean, not like we really need them anymore, but I can't see anything good coming out from them in a long, 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 long time. You know what I mean?
hmm, I know what you mean.
Like the way
Uh,
Dolce Gabbana has gone, or Gucci, or it feels like Dior's going the same way. They really jumped on that trendy, tacky, juvenile, sweet, punchy trend.
yeah. Well, that's you should do your own words. That's enjoy what you have right now. A little break. That might be a long break. So and concentrate on concentrate on the business. Forget about all the other stuff. You're right. Even Girl On, but at least Chanel is keeping it interesting. It's interesting. I mean, the guy makes Le Leon, then he makes Comet. So that
What
guy's
do you
just
think?
he's just.
What do you think about the new blue L'Exclusive? Are you looking
I
forward
think
to
that's
that?
silly.
Yeah.
I think he's just funning with us. He's just funning with us.
Okay.
That's the
So the
that's
thing
money. That's
is,
what that is. That's
with
money.
the blue L'Exclusive, this whole time I thought I thought it was going to be a Bleu de Chanel coming in out in the Les Exclusive bottles in that range, in that collection. And that didn't
Oh,
make any
please.
sense to me, but it's not really that. It's not that at all. It's not a Bleu de Chanel in the Les Exclusives. It's Bleu de Chanel in a regular Bleu de Chanel bottle with the word Le Exclusive like printed on it. You know what I mean?
Is
It's
that
got
what it
nothing.
is?
Yeah.
Is it
So
smaller?
it's
Is it
kind of like
smaller?
it's like Dior calling their Sauvage an elixir, and Chanel just using. I mean, riff. I think they're just riffing off of elixir because they don't know what else to fucking call it anymore, and they don't want
Yep.
to call it what Dior's calling it because Chanel just would never do that. You know what I mean? So
I
they're
think they're
just working.
pressuring him, and he's saying, "Okay, let's.
And
How's this? I'll do this."
l'exclusive sounds really similar to les exclusive.
When is that going to come out?
I don't know. I think it should be out like very soon, like soon, 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 soon.
Uh, you like Mitsuko EDP Extrait or Femme de Rochas better?
Oh, Mitsuko.
Which one?
Well, I mean, dude. I love them all. You know what I mean? I love all of them, but I would say I wear Mitsuko 100 times to
Oh yeah,
Rochas
you
is
like that
one
one
time.
more. No, on this show you have to choose.
Oh
That
yeah,
doesn't go.
I
You,
just chose.
yeah,
I just chose.
you got to choose. Yeah, it can't be wishy washy. So,
Wishy
but
washy. Perfume are
I
like our
wish I could.
children, man. It's tough to choose sometimes. Like, but like what I'm trying to say is just because I wear something more, it doesn't mean it's better. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just my
You
preference.
like? No, it makes it. You like it more. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
logical conclusion. You like it
everyone's
more.
preference will be different. What do you got there?
A Comet. I'm showing my dent in Comet.
That's a
So,
pretty big ass dent. I'll tell you that. You should see
yeah.
the dent in my Bois de Zille.
Mm.
Did you wear all that, or did you send some out?
I didn't send that much out. I did, but uh, I remember taking a picture of it all full and making a joke out of it and posting it. And it was like just a bubble on top. What color do you see in this? I have my answer. What color do you
Um,
see in this?
kind of like an off-white cream.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, I
Uh,
see.
I see the cherry blossom, so obviously I see
I don't
some
see that.
pastelly like a soft cherry, not a very sharp cherry, like a pastel, like a cherry color that's pasteurized. I don't know.
I
So
see beige.
I see
See
cream.
beige,
I don't
maybe
see
even a little light brown.
I see cream and I see cherry, uh, light brown. What do you get brown from? What's given
Beige. I
brown?
see beige. I see
What's
suede.
what's given
I see
that vibe?
beige.
What's given that vibe?
The nutty vanilla.
The
A
vanilla.
nutty, and
To
then
me, it's
vanilla.
way more. To me, it's
Right.
way more off. Yeah, creamy, tan.
Tan. Yes, tan beige.
I
That's what
think
I
it's
see.
way lighter than beige. I think beige is too dark for it.
As
But
dark as beige. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
what about the cherries though? The cherry blossom. Like the cherry blossoms are quite starchy. They're sticky. You
That's
know, like cherries, like the
that's the
sugar
other
free
word that
cherries.
I heard from you in the last week, and that's perfect. Is starchy. And right when you said that about 5 days ago, I was like right on the money with this and with other stuff too. And that's not in my descriptor with perfumes, but now it is. So very good, starchy.
You know what else is starchy is Frederick Moll's Acne Studio. That's even more starchy. That's like yeah, you know you ever use starch when you're ironing your clothes?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That's even
And
more,
then
yeah, super starchy.
and cornstarch to thicken things up in Chinese gravy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Um,
sticky and airy. You know, it's actually kind of a cool feature. You don't see it very often.
Airy, sticky, but powdery and dry at the same time.
Yeah,
Um, not yeah, as opposed to wet.
it's pretty intense.
So that's a
I've come
good
around to
description
acne a
of
lot.
this.
I hated it when I first smelled it. I was like, sell out, sell out, sell out. I was like, oh no, he's sold out. But actually, it's, I think, going back, I gotta say it's a pretty great fragrance. I think it's pretty solid.
Is it uncomfortable to wear?
Not for
I haven't
me.
smelled
No,
it.
no, no. I really like it.
Jonathan thinks Comet is pedestrian. So that means yeah,
In
it's
what way? In what way? Like,
he can
I
easily
feel that
walk away
comment
from
is
it.
pedestrian. In what way? Like, get Jonathan on here. I want to know what he means by that.
That is a black eye on Comet. It's very pedestrian, very
So very
what do you call it?
average.
Yes,
All
average at
right. So
best.
I'm gonna say to Jonathan this: if Comet is
Hi,
average,
Omar.
give us a better rose, iris, violet, cherry blossom, heliotrope, and almond. Give us a better one.
He comes out with it after Le Leon too. It's like making everyone's head spin.
I actually no. It's cool that Jonathan doesn't like it because it can, maybe it is pedestrian for him, and that's okay. I love it.
No, he doesn't connect with it yet. Yeah,
No, that's
I think I
okay.
sent him
That's
a
cool.
sample
He
of it.
doesn't have to. You know what I mean? It is kind of old lady-ish and grandma-ish, and not everyone wants to
He's
smell
coming out
like
with
that
more
stuff.
synonyms for it.
Is he? What's he
Jeez,
saying?
pedestrian. Yeah, but I'm glad to hear that because I think I sent
Well,
him
you know
I
what?
made sure.
And it's girly too. Comet is. Let's be honest. Comet is girly. Hey, it's not
Yeah,
for the
it's pink.
dudes. It's not for the rough
It's pink.
guys. Yeah, it is girly. It is kind of girly. It's got that vanilla. It's almost a gourmand. Let's be for real, right?
Spraying
I think they were
some in
trying to.
sheets.
I think they were trying to attract the young crowd with Comet.
Hmm. Hmm.
It feels youthful, even like granny youthful.
Yeah.
But I love it.
All right. Enough about that.
I love it. I love its personality. I love its softness. I love soft perfumes. That's what I love about Bois de Zil. I love that it fucking hides and runs away and then fucking surprises me at the best moment, you know?
It smells like Chanel crayons. Mm. It's
Yeah,
funny
that's like
how
crayons.
when you
Who
hear
said that?
strong criticism about stuff you like, you don't want to hear it too much because you don't want it to change your view on how much you love it. And it's like, okay, let's move on. Because everybody, it wouldn't be right if everyone, if you liked most of the stuff. I mean, think of shoes and cars, and you don't like most stuff, but some stuff you like, you identify with, and that's what art is all about. You should not like all stuff. So
I don't love all perfumes either, but chances are when I smell a Chanel, I'm like, damn, I really like this. Or a Guerlain, even often Guerlain too. Not all of it, but I think it's more Chanel hits more. Its averages hit more than Guerlain's.
uh, uh, it resonates with you. So from the beginning. So hi TK. Hello Antonio.
And then when I discovered Guerlain, I was like, I put Chanel on hold, and I went through this whole like, I need to smell all of these legendary classics from Guerlain. I need to. I just invested so much time and money and energy into Guerlain for so many years that I kind of forgot about Chanel for a long while. And then when I spent, hey,
Of that. So I think you I think you were at the Guerlain boutique like maybe 3 times a week during that time.
hey, yo, what's up? I want to borrow some of your perfumes. And she's like, which ones? And I said, Interlude and Apalm. Send them back. I want them as soon as possible. I said, I asked her. Yeah, she has Apalm, like the OG. Yeah, OG Apalm, the good ones. Yeah, That's what I want it for. Well, I'm just gonna borrow them for a little bit, and I'll send them back. I'll borrow them for a couple of weeks.
I want the original perfumes. Oh no, no, that's funny. And and maybe she used a lot of it. I don't know.
Oh, it looks like it's half done. It looks like yeah, she really enjoyed it.
Apom was a favorite of one of the old time. It was Carl. Carl from England. I remember. He used to
The
shave his
English
bald
guy.
head.
I thought that guy just
UK
loved designers, Carl.
mostly. Yeah, that's him. That's
Does
him.
he
But he
still
loved.
does he still upload?
It was Apom.
That guy nuked his channel a long time ago. He sold it to like
I don't know if he still does.
oh
He,
yeah for a
he's in the
while.
chat sometimes.
No man, he started uploading like this
Yeah,
weird
I
shit,
mean
like
he liked a lot of
spiritual.
stuff. Well, I think he had life to contend with, and he liked motorcycles, and he liked shaving, and
I got the feeling he
shit.
sold his channel, man. Like the shit that was being uploaded had nothing to do with perfume anymore.
Well,
Maybe we're
certain
thinking about
perfumes.
the different people.
I'm sure it was him, Apom. And then I was thinking of one of the OG guys that we both loved, the old guy drinking a champagne. And I couldn't think of his name yet. What's his name?
Which guy?
The guy from San Francisco and Seattle, and then he used to drink a champagne after he talked about Chanel mostly and Dior's and Guerlain's. Come
Drink
on,
a shit.
your all time favorite. What's his name? Is something with an L or an older gentleman, and he's older now.
Oh,
And
Lanier.
Lanier. Okay.
Lanier Smith.
I think he talked about a lot of stuff that,
He was one of my favorite YouTubers.
of course, he was because it was Chanel. Yeah.
Yeah. So he would upload I don't know how long you've been around, but if you remember, he would upload every Friday evening. So my thing was Friday after work, I go and pick up my kids, go and pick up my other kids, go and make dinner. And I knew by the time dinner was made and the kids were fed and dressed and all that, Lanier would be uploading a 25-minute video. I would be able to unwind, relax,
Yeah.
lay down, and watch this guy make a cocktail.
You were in heaven. It was relaxing.
Oh yeah. Talk about Chanel in this kind of poetic way and
And he was
soft.
critical too.
Yeah, he was. He didn't love everything that they put out, but well, even in his criticism, he was gentle, right? He was just a gentle soul. He was a gentle spirit. But he loved perfume. He loved Chanel. He liked Dior a lot, but not like Chanel, eh? Dior was like his, Dior was like his dirty little secret. Like it. Yeah, but no, he was so much fun. And then I don't know. I almost feel yeah, I almost feel like he kind of went through something and I don't know, maybe just moved away or and just stopped talking about perfume for whatever reason.
Like yours, and saying, "Oh, and hi, Eugene," and he know all the names and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah, he was great
he,
in the call.
very nice. I
He was
remember
awesome.
talking to him a couple of times.
Yeah, I miss
Uh,
watching him.
Omar is impatient. Thoughts on La Ligue Encre Noir? I only have the sport, and
No thoughts.
the word sycamore is going to come up. La Ligue Encre Noir for Omar. I don't have Encre Noir or Intense. I only have the sport. It's too dark woody. If I have to really be critical of it,
I
like
should go
those
visit
mall.
Samir tomorrow and smell that again. It's been so long since I've seen him, and I've got the day off, and I'm like, what should I be
Uh,
doing tomorrow? I should be
yeah,
doing
I
some
think you
I've got a lot of
used to go
responsibilities,
there.
but here I am looking for a way out. I'm like, I should go see Samir because that way I can
You should.
avoid all the things I got to do.
Yeah, because I enjoyed that a lot. and then you went on to the next thing. But I think the Wi-Fi in there stinks. That's what you said.
It's
The
horrible.
Wi-Fi
Yeah,
in there stinks.
it's because he's in
Yeah,
the basement. Yeah, yeah.
I think he's still toast, but his videos are nothing like they were back in the day. Pat Lester
Oh
says,
yeah,
"I'm
yeah.
waiting on the
Now
triumphant
he posts
return
like
of early
vacation
Greek.
videos.
We need a
He
video from him."
early
A
Greek.
lot of people are waiting for people to come back, like Ramsey and early Greek, your good friend.
I don't think Greek is coming back, man.
That's what
I don't.
happens. It doesn't last for
I
things.
have a feeling Ramsey will come back, but Greek, you really got to poke and prod him. Like we've been bugging him for ages,
Yep.
but I don't know. Hopefully, hope there's always that chance around Christmas time he'll drop something like he. I think that's the last time he did was once right before Christmas a couple of years ago, and it was fun. It was good to see him. I think he dropped like an hour-long video, and that's the last I remember seeing of him.
He's very articulate. I don't know him that much at all, but it seems like you guys, even off the air, uh, had enough with just personal conversations. So maybe he just enjoys that, and that's enough for him. So
What do you think? You think he's
how much
coming
is in
back?
my favorite? I don't know. I won't have an opinion. I don't. I haven't watched
I
him
know he's I, I
nearly as
know
much
he's
as you
still
guys.
buying and collecting and wearing and enjoying perfume, you know what I mean? But I
But
also know he's super busy with work and his family and stuff too. So
I mean, all the people have left. I mean, they have all left. I mean, except for Ashton, he's still
who?
going, and
Who's left? Who? What do
everybody
you mean
from the
all?
beginning. Everybody from the
All
beginning.
from the
Frag Boy,
beginning.
Stewie. Does Manny still upload? I don't know. Or
Man, no,
Timmy
I
and
don't think Manny uploads. I haven't seen Manny upload. Manny's
I
probably in
mean,
another hobby. Manny's probably in watches now, or Manny came from some other hobby, and I think Manny came from MMA, and he came to a perfume, and now he's in the movies or watches or chocolate bars or
oh, you mean like Rudy? Manny probably
not
likes
Rudy,
he likes
Manny.
clothing, designer wear, emblems. Maybe he probably likes sneakers like Rudy does and hats.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's into a lot of things actually. I
Okay,
see him
well,
quite often. Actually, in like they
he's a
have
good guy.
these sniff ups, these meetups in Toronto.
He maybe even before you, but he and you on the same time got me into uh, feminine Chanel perfumes, mainly 22 and Rue Cambon. I mean, he loved Rue Cambon. I was like, and I checked it out. I was like, this is really a full perfume. And he loved 22. Christo loved 22. So you two got me into like Chanel feminine, marketed perfumes, and it'll always stick out to me. you know. So I remember I can associate each perfume with a person. So that's what's interesting about this. Speaking of
Rue
watches,
Cam,
on the
I still stand by that. Rue
Manny likes
Cambone
it.
is brilliant. Yes, absolutely brilliant. I think I still want. I only got the EDT. I think I want to get the EDP.
You should, because people want to hear about it. So if someone, you know, I don't think you're into like searching. Like I'm not into really searching too hard. But if someone presents it in front of you, you should get it. And that, and like Quitter like the EDT is very significant. Also, I think so. Yeah, you should get them because it's history.
Yeah, it
Yeah, more
kind of
words.
is history. It's also like $700 too.
Yeah, I know, but you could write it off, right? You can write
I
it off.
guess,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Chanel L'Homme Sport. Yes, fire. Yeah, and the best one is the latest one from Poles, and not his father. And what kind of writing is that? Is that Greek?
It's
Someone help
some
me.
sort of Cyrillic. Could
Yeah,
be
I think
Russian
that,
or
uh, the O Extreme is boring. The original Sport is okay, but a little. What's my word? I have a criticism of that one. That one's a little starchy, but this super light, super G, I think it's good. It's good. I'm gonna get out another glass of water.
Can't believe you
And
traded Grand Soir away, man. Well, you got to get your
yeah,
head checked,
well,
bro. What the hell's wrong with you?
you got to give some pain to get
You lost
some.
on that one. I tell you
So,
that. You lost.
dude,
Somebody
I'm
talked.
the only one. I used
Oh,
to be the only one loving Grand Soir 5
whoever
years ago when
swapped
everyone
you
was
is
beating the
not
shit
your
out of it.
friend. Whoever
You
swapped
didn't like
you
Grand
ripped you off.
Soir,
You
and
got
the duck
ripped.
was just
You got
fucking blowing holes. I was
your
the only one
friend
that
is
liked
not
Grand
your
Soir.
friend.
I bet Lanier liked Grand Soir. I bet
I bet you
he might have
Lanyard would
liked
have
Grand
loved
Soir.
Grand Soir.
I
Absolutely.
think he probably talked about MFK. She,
No, I don't think he
Jonathan
would
probably
like
thinks it's
MSK.
pedestrian. I'm gonna get a glass of water.
I think he would have loved Absolute pour le Soir, but not a lot of the other MFKs. I know he liked skanky perfumes. He liked animalics. He liked leather oud. This guy traded away his Grand Soir for
Yeah, well, I'll make it
Good
public.
Home
I'll
Sport
tell you
Allegra.
another reason why Super Legra is the point of
Super
conversation.
Allegra. I think you got to wear stockings
I'm
with that
kind of getting into
fragrance, eh?
F1 now. A
You
little
got to
bit of
wear
the
stockings with
technicals of
Super
F1,
Allegra.
and
It's
F1 is
for
all
Pilates.
technical.
You know, they can only be worn to Pilates.
F1 is better than Pilates. And then Super Legra is an F1 perfume. We're talking
Super
Monaco,
Allegra is for
Nice.
Pilates wearing
So
crowd.
Pilates, I, I I had enough of Pilates, and I
Pilates.
had a date with the Pilates teacher.
Stay
She
away
was
from girls that do Pilates,
and her
okay?
jeans smelled like mildew, like they were drying out in the rain, and I just couldn't go back. See,
What
that was
smelled?
smell. That was
Her
smell.
what? She
Her
did?
jeans.
Oh, her
Yeah, I went to
jeans.
the movies. The, they weren't laundered correctly, and that totally turned me off. So
Really? Weren't laundered.
I can always get another. That's another point. I can get another bottle of Grand Soir. I can't get another bottle of a discontinued Chanel, which you can't get because it's discontinued.
Could
So
it?
taking it, just keep it. I don't know. Like Pradeep, he gets it like the first week. No one has it. And then he sells it 2 weeks later. It's
Why do you
like
think he sold it? It was probably shit.
just keep it in your. It's a Chanel. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not a good one. It can't be a good
yeah,
one.
it's
The
good. It
the
smells good.
allure the allure
It's
collection is
very
not.
airy.
They're not good.
They're not great, but this is the best
They're
one out
not
of all.
good.
It's better
Even
than
the original
Edition
allure.
Blanche.
I mean, the original OG
It's a better.
EDT allure, right? It's good.
I don't like
It's
that
it's
one.
it's mid,
It's cloying.
but
Cloying.
everything after kind of gets worse and worse and worse. I think the
No,
extreme is the worst.
the sensual. The extreme is bad.
The
Sensual
extreme
is
is
good,
bad.
but I'm talking about for
The
men.
the edition blanche is not bad. The regular sport is okay, but it doesn't last worth
The
shit.
Edition Blanche is a very good perfume. It's interesting. Yeah, it's uh,
But
it's good pepper.
but
But
the EDT is nice.
the
But
point,
a
what
little
I'm
bit.
saying is,
It's a little bit.
the last flanker is the best one out of the line, and that the young Polish made it, and his father couldn't get it right, so Olivier did it. So and plus, why it's a limited, it's a discontinued Chanel, and why would Pride like give it sell it right away? It's just a collector's item, so you know
Because
it's not pissing me
it's
off.
too fucking common.
I'm
That's
over it.
why Allure is too common. Even for Chanel, it's way too common.
Well, it's off the
And
market now. You can't get it.
Chanel does common well, but Allure is just too common. It's just like it doesn't really have a whole lot of personality.
Even if you got into the airport at Toronto, you still got to show them an international boarding pass to buy the damn thing. I'm sick of all those rules. So
You
yeah, it's
guys
just
don't
gonna
think
lay there.
Allure is common?
I don't care
Like
what it was. It's
the
finally
first
good.
time I
It's finally
smelled
good.
Allure, I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is a perfume?
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
mean,
so
I think
boring."
Jeremy went off the rails. He when he smelled it, he was like, "Oh boy, that guy smells good." I never got it.
Of
I like
Allure,
Versace's signature much better. Yeah,
now,
the Oak Stream. He sent that
now
into the stratosphere.
And
into
it's
the
funny, like the
stratosphere.
allure for women gets shit on, but I love those.
The sensual is the best. It's
Yeah.
good. So
Like the allure
it's
for
very
men
good.
get loved everywhere. I don't know. I just
Hi,
find it
Milos.
super common.
I don't think there's a bad allure. See, Germs likes it. Germs got more Serge
Well, they're
Lutens than
not.
anyone
They're
in the
not
world.
bad. Like they're not bad, but they're not. Like they're just too common.
Lane's still here.
By being common, I'm not saying they're horrible by any
Number
means.
five is common. Number five is common.
And it's not common. Number five is not common. There's nothing common about number five.
Most popular perfume in history.
There's nothing
You know.
common about what
No.
else smells like five.
So
No, nothing
I mean,
smells like
there's no Joy Pateau that can come too close to it, but that's equally as And she just picked the number. She didn't pick the smell. She just picked the number. Can you imagine what 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 smell like?
I
We
want to
don't know.
smell those.
She
Put
didn't
those
say, "Oh, this one smells the best. We'll go
put
with it."
those
And she,
babies out to pasture. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 and 7.
yeah, but it was kind of like superficial. She because 5 is her favorite number, and whatever May, and
She
so she
might not
picked
have
that one,
even
no matter what
smelled
it
them.
smelled like. So yeah, but that's the story. Sometimes I want a simple, uplifting perfume. We all do. We all do.
Allure is. It's not. Yeah, it's not perfume. You know what I mean? Perfume the way perfume is supposed to be intended. It's more. It's a fragrant thing for men. You know, it's not perfume per se. Yeah, blue. It's more like fragrance. That's what it is. That's more like fine fragrance shit. I don't care about that stuff, man. I don't care about fragrance. I want
Yeah,
perfume.
it's finer.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I might be older than everyone in you, but yeah, you guys take the old Eau
But
Sauvage. I mean,
but
it's
but
great, but
but
I'm in the new
sometimes,
generation. I like the young stuff. I'll take the new Sauvage with your son. So
nah, fuck
I'll
that
go off
shit.
in the room with him in the barbecue.
Listen, but
And maybe because
sometimes
I'm
we get
younger, that's why.
lucky where the two
So
worlds
you
collide, where you
smell
get
like
something that's
grandfather with Eau Sauvage, and it's a good one. It's a good aftershave. But I'll take the more modern Johnny
why
Depp Sauvage.
why.
It strikes me more. It
But
just strikes me more.
it
And
does.
probably people. Yep.
But it smells like
Yep.
plastic, man.
No, it doesn't. It smells like rocket fuel. It smells like pepper.
You can't
It
compare Eau
smells
Sauvage and
combustible.
Sauvage.
Combustible. And then Eau Sauvage smells like the water
No,
and grease and the
bro.
Mediterranean, the citrus.
Eau Sauvage smells so natural, right? The citrus smells so natural and real. The floral smell real. It smells like you're outdoors in the wild.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, it
nothing
does.
outdoorsy
Yeah, it
about
does.
Sauvage.
No, no, no. Sauvage is like the modern.
Nah,
It's some kind of mystery
it
elixir,
smells
and
plastic and synthetic. There's nothing
Damashi
natural
puts
about it.
something in there that it's not in anything, not even like the Aquadisho. Damashi puts something in there that tweaks a lot. Only women can smell it, and that's fascinating. That's fascinating.
Tweakers,
So
tweakers.
now, idiot men they can't smell it, all right, because they're cavemen. But the women can smell. There's something in Sauvage and Sauvage EDP that it's like a secret. Maybe Dior knows it, or maybe just Damashi knows it.
It's that
So
synthetic ambergris. That shit is addictive.
see, hey, so
That rubbery
yeah,
ambergris.
it's modern.
No, I don't think you
So
can compare them, man. There's no comparison. OG Eau Sauvage, the vanilla in it is incredible. There's nothing about modern Sauvage that makes me say, "Oh yeah, I want to wear this."
hello, space. Space is seems a little bit more active and excited these days with his Labos.
Well, that's
Space
good.
used to.
That's good. He found something that he can
He really loves it, and not
love.
just samples. Maybe he's getting the bottles. So
You know what?
um,
Then you got when you love something like that, then you got to go through this hobby defending it. You know what I mean?
he's
You got
used
to
to.
defend your love for
Yeah,
collabo, and then you got to determine how much time you want to spend.
He
That's
don't care about what the rest of the chat is talking about. You'll be talking about something like horses or sex or something, and he'll come right in and say, "What do you think about this city exclusive?" Which is totally off kilter, but he has strong convictions. Strong convictions. So every man for himself in this. So
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Why would he want to be like anybody else? He's his own person. The best. That's the best type of person
Well,
is to
very
be your own person
well.
on your
You can
own
be
path.
very strongly opinionated and then not be open to other people. To listening. So you gotta be open a little bit too. So everybody,
Yeah. I mean, you could be yourself and be open at the same time.
So where are you now?
Where am I
In the
now?
neighborhood,
Yeah, I'm in the neighborhood.
or are you?
I'm close to home.
Where's the closest convenience store to your house?
It's like a 5 minute walk from my house. It's closed now, though.
5 minutes. Okay, so it's close.
Yeah, and we got gas station, which is like probably another minute away from that.
Hmm.
We got the Walmart, which is probably a 10 minute walk from my house. You got everything in the big cities, man. All big cities.
Walmart is only 10-minute walk. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry about that.
yeah. Every big city has 2 or 3 WalMarts in it now. God, Toronto probably has 10 fucking WalMarts.
Yep.
I
It,
if there was 10 WalMarts in Toronto.
the GTA has it definitely probably does. Yeah.
Probably more. It's just everywhere. What else?
All
What
right,
else?
Jonathan. Good night. Good night, Tennessee guy. Hi, Dushan. Dushan is at his
Are we
mountain
going to bed?
home,
He's
which is
going to bed
very quaint.
already. Is Jonathan going to bed, man? What time is it? There's
He
no
can go to
way.
bed if he wants, just like he thinks it's pedestrian. He probably thinks Eau Sauvage is pedestrian. So
No,
it's
he
his
probably
wife.
thinks Savage is pedestrian.
He
I
likes
don't think.
Sauvage,
I don't.
EDP.
I don't think he would call Savage pedestrian.
Jonathan's very open-minded. That's what I love about him. Yeah, he don't give a shit what he heard and what the meme is. So he likes it. He likes it. So and Comet is not for everyone. I knew that when it first came out. This is not going to be for especially guys. I like the powderiness though. So some people hate powder.
How open-minded do you have to be to like Comet? What do you think?
As a, I think you have to be open-minded as a guy to like Comet. I think, or you know, perfume educated. I think
You
if you're
think?
a gal,
What do you think of the average guy on the street that is not into fragrances would think of it?
he's not going to like that for himself.
You don't think so?
No, but
What does the average
if
guy
he
want
likes
to smell
vanilla
like?
a lot, see, I think it's a real strong, heavy vanilla issue from Chanel, and I'm not sure if others feel that way. So
What do you think the average guy wants to smell like?
they want to smell
Like spice and
if
wood?
they could and they could spend the money, you know, get away from Axe and smell like Parfums de Marly. That's what they want to smell like. Parfums de Marly is hitting it off. So
Oh God, we're in trouble.
yeah. Did you know? And a commenter told me today or yesterday. It might have been Omar or she. He said that Demi Rollins, her signature perfume right now is Le Leon. And
Right.
I comment. I wrote back a paragraph. Can you imagine what the sales bump on that Chanel was? Since that, if that's true, if she's loving Le Leon, I thought
You
of her
think?
because
You
I
think she would
mentioned
have that
Parfums de
much
Marly.
effect? You think
Yeah,
she would have
yeah,
that much effect on Chanel?
yeah, yep.
Really?
She tells like 100,000 people. right? Can you
Right.
imagine, like 500 people? There's a run on Le Leon in Europe. 500 bottles, just that low of a number, or 1,000. So it's got to, But if she expects to get anything from them, they better not give her. All I want is a T-shirt, or I want a Dior hat, and they're probably going to give something to her.
Do you think
So
so?
that's hot. A white Chanel tight T-shirt on a girl,
I
like
couldn't
form-fitted.
imagine Chanel getting involved with influencers.
So you
I
know what
just
the
don't think
women,
they need influencers, to be honest.
the best, sexiest women shirts were, and the kind of women that bought them was BB. I bet you like that, like I did. BB. The BB women were so alluring,
What do
and
they
they'd wear
have
that
written on the bums? Juicy.
right across. BEBE on a tight
On the
white.
butt? Are you talking about the butt?
No,
On the top?
on their shirts. Yeah,
Yeah. What do they have on written on the butts? Juicy.
that's
That was another time.
is
Or
that
they had
BB or is
something
that
else written across their asses.
what
I
is
think it was.
They did write Juicy. That was Couture or Victoria's
Juicy.
Secret. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was juicy.
Yeah, I remember that.
All the girls with the booties would have juicy written across their asses.
Big asses. Yeah, I remember that. I think that was Juicy Couture though. But
Probably.
now it's 10 years ago. Started it was Pink. It's called Pink. So,
Pink.
but
who
BB
comes up?
was the
Who
best.
comes up with this shit?
Madison Avenue, New York City. You work there and you work your ass off because it's the advertising for the entire world. I don't know about now, but that was it. You got to come up with something. Like if you came up with 5 out of 6 doctors prefer Camel cigarettes. I
Hmm.
mean, you made a good bonus that year. I mean, who would think that cigarettes are good for you? And what kind of an idiot would think that cigarettes are not going to harm you? But they marketed it to it, and then it took them about 100 years to admit that it might give you cancer. So that's all Sixth
Well,
Avenue stuff.
why do you think they really took a ban on tobacco? Like, why did the government all of a sudden, after
That
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of
I
years,
I asked the same question. Why did they all fall back like that in the last
I
15 years? I
honestly,
don't know.
I think it was an attack on the farmers. I think the government wanted the
Yes,
tobacco farmers' land. I think that's what it was more about
yeah, because they
than
don't care
actually
about your fucking
protecting the
health.
people. Because the government does not care about its people, but they
They
do
just
love
shut them
farmland.
off. Yep,
They do love farmland.
yep. So they must have shut down all of North Carolina and wherever else is like North Carolina, because that perplexes me. I can't see how that happened, but it was choreographed, and maybe you're probably right. It's the farming. I mean, why did they ever stop pushing tobacco or any of the vices? Especially when it kills you, because they like that stuff. Um, and but no one talks about that. So yeah, they made the whole world hate cigarettes and cigarette smokers in less than 10 years, and I mean hate them. And then back in your father's day, they used to smoke while eating dinner at the table, and then they put their cigarettes out in the mashed potatoes and stuff like that,
Yeah, and look
and
how
that was
skinny
everywhere.
everybody was.
Yep.
Because tobacco, nicotine would increase your testosterone, right?
Hmm.
I know even for myself, like I look at pictures of myself and I was like, there's a point in my life where I gained a significant amount of weight. And I was like looking at pictures and I found the exact point. I was like, what was happening to me in my life at this time? I was like, okay, I just got married. I had my first kid. Oh, I quit smoking.
Uh-huh.
Haha, like alarm, like bells just went off. I quit smoking at this time, like in between these two pictures. And I was like, yeah, tobacco definitely increases your testosterone, and when you stop, you gain weight. You know,
Right. And right now, I've heard it from a couple of sources. Nicotine helps fight against or makes it like spike protein or COVID, whatever. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, harm you. So that like some smokers
Well, yeah.
were less vulnerable, and that's kind of complicated. But I've heard that that's nicotine. It kind of like what do you call it, plugs up the holes, whatever. That I don't know, something might be vulnerable.
Well, it wasn't good for everybody. I mean, it's killed a lot of people. Obviously, it wasn't good for everybody. But for some people, it was good. For some people, some dudes lived till no. And then what they did was they took all the
Very
scientists.
interesting.
They took all the scientists that were making all those addictive cigarette products, and they brought them over to the food industry to make all the addictive foods for us, all this packaged foods, all this processed foods.
Mm-hmm.
That was another thing
Mm-hmm.
that happened. So all the
Fucking scam.
scientists in the world, they're not developing things, like these cures and shit. They're actually doing the opposite. They're helping make people sicker and fatter and obeser, and well,
Right?
that's where the profit is, because they make these foods so addictive, people can't stop eating them. People can't stop eating them, and then when you keep eating it, you get sick, and then you start to need on medication. So the food industry works together with pharma. You know what I mean? It's just a big vicious cycle. It's a big circle. It's a big circle jerk. Eat, 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 consume, consume, consume. The government loves that. When you're consuming, you're eating, you're getting sick, you're spending money, and then you're just kind of medicating it.
Gathering
So
dust.
that's what our
You
scientists are doing. Is they're making these really addictive foods, and then they're making cures for you when you get sick. So instead of doing these amazing things, they're not.
or this. I still have my what's that subscription perfume? They give you decants every month from it's like 7 years. 1725. It's you would know this as NVCI. I know it as Histoires de Parfum. This never disappoints, and it just lasts for longer than you need it to. Yet it's very powdery and spicy. And I wonder if the Barber is as good or better or as pleasing as this.
Invasion Barbar. Is that what you're talking about?
25 HDP, Histoires de Parfum, and they're supposed to be very similar.
Barbar, like everyone.
Everybody talks really see 1725. This is called Casanova as a barbershop, but it's supposed to be the same or a cop. Maybe they came out after the one with the bust, the MDCI. But here's one that I wish I had a bottle of. I wish I had a long time ago. I should have pulled the trigger. And you could, when you buy these, you buy them in the whole bottle, or if you buy the 50 mil, it's like half the bottle, like Willy Wonka. Everything in the room is half. So that was cool. This is good. What's that company? Was it Lucky Scent? That you got a subscription. You picked two every month. That was good. Uh, Scentbird, exactly. This was a
It's the one
gift.
Ashton dragged. You remember when Ashton friggin' turned on them? I think they sponsored him or something, and
That was big. That was big.
but he just he didn't enjoy working with him.
And another big beef in the YouTube history is um, the guy that he made fun of Bond Number Nine, and they wanted to sue him or take him off the air
Oh,
in
that
San
was
Francisco.
Sebastian Jara.
Sebastian, yeah.
They took his channel down, but I think that was the second
Can you,
time.
buddy?
That was the second time Bond did that. Bond did that to somebody else before him.
They probably had some New York lawyers or something like that, and
I think Sebastian was the second channel to get taken down because of Bond.
oh my God, who else made them? It can't be that hard. Who else criticized them heavily before him? I mean, people like Rogues.
I can't remember. Somebody here will remind us.
I didn't hear he was the second one. That's interesting, but that was ballsy.
And he was at like some pretty big numbers by the time he got taken down at that time. He had a lot of subscribers, like almost more than everybody else back then. You know what I mean? And then he got his channel canceled, and then he had to regrow again.
Oh,
And
I
I
see.
watched his last video.
I sent
I
fume.
watched his last video. His last video. He talks about how he spends $5,000 a month editing his YouTube videos,
Uh-huh.
and he had to cut that down. And now he's making longer form videos, so his videos don't have as many cuts in them anymore or edits. I was like, $5,000 a month in editing YouTube videos is mental, dude.
Maybe yeah, he has people hired to do that, but he's adapted and he skyrocketed. I remember him early, and then he went to the big get together uh, where all the fragrances were, and Jeremy was there. Maybe the one,
Well,
yeah. And then
must pay.
he was
YouTube
wearing his
must
hat,
pay
and he went
super
up to
well.
Jeremy, and he was filming, and he said, "Hi, I'm," and it, and Jeremy like brushed him off like he was a nobody. But now he's gotten into Jeremy's territory, and he was bold enough to go, "Hi, Jeremy, I'm a fan of yours," and that was a long time ago. Um, yeah, he's a good guy, straight always, and he's likes a lot of stuff and recommends a lot of stuff, but he just likes it all and have it as a museum. I mean, he must have a
He's a
museum.
solid dude. Yeah. Solid,
My friend told
solid
me,
person.
he's getting ready to go to school. You're getting ready to end the day. Well, very good, Senfume.
Who?
Dushan, Dushan, chop some wood, for God's sakes.
What's happening, guys?
Go
What's
chop some
happening,
wood.
everybody?
Miles is, I have 1725, and it's just normal barbershop. Nothing super fancy or super impressive. What do you think? It's pedestrian? That's all right.
I'm out.
We'll end it here. Dushan, thanks. Thank you for coming on, and go get some cinnamon
Thanks, man.
crisps.
Have a great night, buddy. We'll talk
Yeah,
to you soon.
talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye bye. That's you around in moose territory. Of course, there's moose, lots of moose in Upper Canada. So I got the bottles out in case he was at home. Scentbird, that was the name of the thing. And I was dating this girl, and I got her into perfumes. She goes, "I'm not into them, but I love the fact that you're into them." Still have this of jubilation, and it hasn't oxidized or air hasn't gotten into it. And I got a lot of them. Prescription. I got some Creeds. It was good. It was worth it back then. I didn't know about it. Sebastian Channel crazy. He got accosted. I mean, he could have sued back. So TKH is taking a break from his med exams. He's got to go. And they actually took down his channel or something. I wasn't following him anymore at that time, but I think it's true. Los Abstrait could create a fragrance Sebastian 500, Aramis 500. All right, Dushan, what is it? Go prepare for your hike. Go chop some wood. Stop playing chess and chop some wood. And let us know what the elevation is at your mountain cabin. Germs, thank you. Great to see you. Germs works late. And we'll all talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to X out of this. It's good having a chat. Yeah, I'm not going to drink anymore after I come home. I get too tired. See y'all later. And be well. Aloha.